Most HVAC Google ad campaigns are set up completely wrong. They might generate some clicks, they might generate a couple leads here and there for you, but they never consistently generate the kind of service calls that actually turn into book jobs for your business. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys the exact Google campaign structure that we use for our HVAC companies to generate consistent and exclusive homeowners calling you. So for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jordan. We run a Google Ads marketing agency for service-based business owners. And as you can see here, me and my team, we've generated over 63,000 phone calls nationwide for all types of service-based businesses. And so what that means for you is that you're going to be able to skip the learning curve and go straight into generating results for your business. So you're about to get a decade worth of experience and essentially over $18 million worth of data all in this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial. So the first step is that if you haven't created a Google Ads account yet, that is what we need to do first. So what you want to do is go to Google Ads website and you're going to be taken to a page like this. Now you can click start now right up here if you haven't created an account yet. But before you do so, if you just scroll down a little bit here, you're going to see a couple promotions that Google is always having. So for example, if you select offer A and you spend $1,300 with Google Ads in the first 60 days, then you unlock a certain amount of credit. And it goes up as you spend more on the Google Ads platform. So select which offer you want to claim, and then I will meet you inside of your ad account. Now, once you've created your ad account, you're going to get taken into a dashboard that looks something like this. Don't worry if it looks a little bit different. Google's dashboard and interface is always changing, but it should still be very similar, okay? So the first thing that we want to do is create a new campaign inside of our ad account. And we're going to go right up here and click on this plus sign, and we're going to click on campaigns. For our campaign objective, I like to either go with leads or create a campaign without guidance. So we're going to go straight into generating leads. For now, we're just going to hit on continue. When we scroll down, we're going to get a couple options for campaign type. We want to go with the search campaign. Select the ways you'd like to reach your goal. Our goal is going to be phone calls. That is going to be the main goal. Okay. We don't care for website visits. We don't really want lead form submissions or messages or store visits. We want people to call us directly. So from here, you would place in the tracking number here if you have one. So I suggest you create some sort of dedicated tracking number that's going to let you know that these leads are coming from Google Ads, and this is where you want to put it, all right? So that way we can track where the leads are coming from. From there, we're going to hit continue, and we're going to give it a name. So I'm going to name this HVAC company, and we're going to continue. We're going to start new. Now, once we're on this next page, on the bidding page here, we have a couple options, okay? So the main option that I like to start off with is either conversions or clicks. And so Google is essentially going to bid to get you the most amount of clicks on your ads as possible. And then with conversions is that Google is going to try to bid on your keywords to get you the most amount of conversions or leads as possible. If you have data already, you can go with the conversions. If you're a brand new account with no data, go with the max clicks, okay? And then you can go take it a step further by setting a maximum cost per click bid limit. So let's just say that we don't want to spend more than $80 on a single click. Then Google won't spend more than that. Now, keep in mind that if your max bid limit is too low, then essentially Google is not going to send you any traffic, okay? So let's say if I had this at $5, then we're just being too cheap. Google is not going to send you any traffic because you're not competitive enough in the marketplace for your ads to be shown. So you want to be, competitive, aggressive enough to where our ads are still being shown, but where we're also not overpaying. Okay. After that, we're going to go ahead and click on next. So as you can see here, Google is going to recommend a lot of things, right? They're going to recommend that you leave on Google search partners. We want to go ahead and uncheck that. Okay. Now, next up, we're going to go down and scroll down to locations here. We're going to not want to target all countries and territories. So we're going to enter another location. We're going to hit on advanced search, and you guys can target, depending on what areas you guys service, you can target by location. You can target by radius, and you can also add locations in bulk. So for example, if you have a CRM that tracks where all your customers are coming from, what zip codes are producing the highest revenue, then you can essentially copy and paste all those zip codes into here, and you'll be able to target your highest generating revenue areas. Okay. And so vice versa, we can take a look at what areas are not producing income, which areas is least likely to convert for our business. And essentially we can copy and paste that into an exclusion list, which I'll show you also later on in this video. Okay. So for now, I want you to target your service areas. Okay. So that might be multiple cities. It might be multiple zip codes and what have you. All right. So we're going to go with Los Angeles as an example here. So we can include Los Angeles as a city, as you can see there. And then if we wanted to, we can target Long Beach, include, and as you can see, we are now targeting Long Beach. You can target radius. If you want to target a 20-mile radius around your office, around your service area, around a specific city, you can do that as well. All right. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and hit save. Now, really important before we move forward here is that under location options, Google is hiding an option here. So we want to select this option where we are targeting people in or regularly in our included locations, which means we only want to show our ads to people who are in Los Angeles or in Long Beach. Languages, this is pretty self-explanatory. Under more settings, I'm going to leave ad rotation on optimize, prefer best performing ads, meaning Google is just going to show our best performing ads. So that way we don't have to be so micromanage every little thing, okay? For your ad schedule, go ahead and put in your business hours or whenever someone is available to answer the phones. All right, so pretty much from here, we're gonna go ahead and click on next. AI Max is something that Google is starting to roll out. It's still in its beta version, so it's not fully where it needs to be at yet. I would go ahead and just skip this for now, unless you're an advanced user and you know what you need to test out. But if you're just starting this out, keep it simple. We don't need to turn on AI Max for now, okay? I'm gonna hit next, and then we're gonna hit skip. And now we're gonna start adding in our keywords. All right, so this is essentially our first ad group that we are creating, okay? In this ad group or this specific room, let's just say we're gonna focus on AC repairs, okay? So we would just start typing in keywords such as AC repair near me. And as you can see, I like to place it in parentheses instead of typing it out as without any special characters, okay? And so the difference is that this is gonna be a broad match keyword, such as this right here. And then this is gonna be a phrase match keyword, such as this right here. And then obviously you can put in brackets, and that's gonna be exact match. You can click learn more to learn more about the different types of keywords, but essentially what we like to do is that we like to stay away from broad match keywords, because with broad match keywords, Google is gonna focus more on just sending you traffic, okay? They're going to send you whatever they think is relevant to AC repair near me. So it could be anything, all right? So with phrase match, it's gonna be a little bit more tight, and then exact match is gonna be kind of like the tightest, very, very specific to people that are searching up this search term, okay? So general idea here is to just not start with broad match and just go with a phrase match, okay? Now from here, we wanna add in keywords that are relevant to AC repair. So maybe we might wanna do AC repair company near me. And this is gonna be very straightforward. I wanna put in keywords that are gonna be the highest intent. So I'm putting myself in my customer's shoes and thinking, what are people gonna search up on the search engine to, that needs their AC repaired, okay? So AC repair near me, AC repair company near me. It might sound redundant, but throw it in there and you should be good, right? So I might put in an exact match version of AC repair, and then also AC repair company near me, all right? So anything that's relevant to AC repair, I would put it right into here. So maybe aircon repair near me. If I'm in Los Angeles, right? AC repair, Los Angeles. So as you can see, everything is AC repair, okay? Now in a separate ad group, we would then create one for AC installation or replacements, all right? But this one is only going to be about AC repair. So be very, very specific, because the more specific that we can be, the more relevant your ads are going to be to the user, and the more likely your traffic is going to convert for your business, all right? So if your campaign didn't convert as well before, it's because you weren't specific enough in your campaigns, all right? So let's go ahead and scroll down here. We're already skipping AI Max, so don't worry too much about that. Now for your ad copy, okay? Display path, you're gonna wanna fill as much as you can out. And so it might be something like this. And that's gonna show up in your URL, okay? So it's gonna show your URL here. So it might be www.hvac.com and then /HVAC/free estimate. So just fill out as much as possible, because essentially your ad is gonna take up more real estate on Google. And when it takes up more space, gets more attention, and it'll convert much better, okay? So let's go ahead and scroll down here. All right, so here's basically where we would write our headlines. So we would write something along the lines of AC repair Los Angeles. We might put call for a free estimates. And we might put something along the lines of same day service, okay? So these are all headlines that we can write out. And the better that we write our headlines, the higher click-through rate it'll be. So if people like your headlines or like your offer, they're much more likely to click on your ad compared to your competitors, okay? So you can see an example of how your ad will look. I'll give you like an example of what it'll look right here on the right side of the page. And what I would like to stay away from when you guys are writing your headlines is staying away from generic copy, okay? So what is an example of generic copy? Something like licensed and insured. Okay, nobody cares. It's expected that you're licensed and insured. Another example might be top rated HVAC company. Okay, this is very like generic. It doesn't help you stand out. So I want to be something, it's either you need to be specific with something, have a strong call to action, right? Call for a free estimate. There's some sort of incentive or offer inside of your ad copy. Okay, so it could be $0 down financing. All right. Something that's going to help you stand out from the market, because keep in mind that you're not the only person running ads. Okay. It is not only that we are trying to take up space on that first page of Google, but how can we also stand out from everyone else that are also running ads? And so we do that by writing good ad copy. Okay. So the better your copy is, the better your offer is and things like that, then the higher chance your ad is going to get selected, and then you'll have the opportunity for the person to actually call you for your business. Make sure you write out good copy here. And the next step we can actually do is we can pin your headline to specific parts of the ad copy. Okay. So for example, we pin this to number 1, then it's going to show up as your first headline here. Call for free estimate. And we pin that to number 2, call for free estimate is going to pop up there. Now for the third headline, I don't really like to pin the third, to be honest, just because the third headline, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't show as often. The first 2 headlines are going to be the most important ones. So you can just show it as unpinned if you want. And then Google will just go ahead and cycle through the ad copy for you. But as you can see here, the third headline isn't getting shown too often. If we scroll down here, we're going to go to description. And from here, you get 90 characters. I highly suggest that you fill it out as much as possible. So, I'll just keep it simple. Number 1, X HVAC company in Los Angeles, call for a free estimate. And I'm going to try to write it to where I'm filling it out as much as possible to get those 90 characters. And then you got to make sure that you want to fill out both of these descriptions. Okay. All right. So once you've completed writing out your ads, we're going to go ahead and click next here. And this is where we can start to set your daily budget. Now, Google has also given you the option to set a campaign total budget. So if you want to spend a certain amount, then you can select that here. What I like to use is just go with the daily budget, and that way we can keep the campaign running. Now, Google is going to give you some average daily budget and what they suggest in doing, but you can also set a custom budget. Okay. So for example, let's just say that your monthly budget is $10,000 for your HVAC campaign. Okay, so let's just say monthly budget is $10,000 and we're running our ads Monday through Friday, meaning we're running ads 5 days a week. There's 4 weeks in a month. So essentially in a single month, we're running ads 20 days out of the month. So how we would set up our custom budget here is that if your monthly budget is $10,000, we would divide that by 20 days or how many other days in the month that you're running your ads. And so that would give us our daily budget. Okay, so that would be $500 as our daily budget. And then we're gonna go ahead and click next. All right, so from here, we're pretty much done with our campaign and now we just need to publish it. So we're gonna go up right up here and hit publish campaign. So congratulations, you just launched your HVAC campaign. Now, a couple of things that I wanna dive in deeper with you guys here is that we have our campaign selected right here, HVAC company. Let me turn off this one. So I've selected the campaign that we just built out together. And as you can see, we can go into our ad groups here. The ad group that we had created together earlier was AC repair. So that's what I'm going to name our ad group. And inside of our ad group, when we click on it, it's going to be all AC repair keywords. And then when we go and write our ads for the specific ad group, it needs to be all about AC repairs as well. So as you can see, we are keeping things very, very relevant, very tight, and very specific to the user. Now, if we wanted to create a separate room for another service, we would just go back into ad groups, click on this plus sign right here. And now let's just say we want to go with furnace repairs furnace repairs. Okay, so it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to do AC installation, AC replacements, then we would name it that, okay? But I just want to share the other example for you. So this ad group or this room is going to be all about furnace repairs or heater repairs. So same thing, we're going to put in furnace repair near me, furnace repair company near me. Okay, so don't worry about having too many keywords. You really just want to think of the highest intent keywords that people are searching up and then place into here. Okay, so don't overthink this part. Just go with what is most likely someone is searching up that's going to convert into a customer for my business. Okay, so it would be the same exact steps. You would then just create headline for it, send traffic to your high converting landing page here, display path, and then your headlines needs to be everything about furnace repairs. Okay, so I wouldn't put HVAC company or anything along those lines. I'm putting furnace repairs to keep things very specific. Same for descriptions, and then we would hit done and save and continue. All right, so now I wanted to share with you guys what a high converting landing page looks like, so you have an idea of how your page should set up. That way you're converting the traffic, okay? So I did a quick search on Google here, HVAC company near me. We're gonna see the 2 top sponsored results here, which are people who are running ads. Now, if we click on the ads, we're gonna see what their page looks like. Okay, so this is the first page. This is the Marathon HVAC company here. Now, if we take this page, okay, and we compared it to the second person who is also running ads, this page here, which page or which company is gonna be much more likely to convert that traffic into a lead for the business, okay? If I was someone who was gonna hire an HVAC company, I'm likely going to choose this company, okay? And so as you can see, the difference is that this page is very straightforward. It has a call to action right here. So very clearly you can see a phone number. There's a contact form right here. Exactly all the benefits and incentives that you're gonna get by working with this company. So same day service, 30-minute call aheads, guaranteed work, special finance option, daily discounts, $0 service calls with repairs. So a lot of incentives here already for me to want to work and call this business. The other part is that there are actual team members, their faces that are being shown on this page, right? So there's real people, looks like real customers, and genuinely this company looks like, you know, a good company, okay? And you go down, your reviews, you have a group picture of the team. This is all going to contribute towards a high converting landing page, okay? And the other thing I want to mention here is that there aren't any links that are going to take you away from this page, okay? So I can't click on this. These are screenshots. If I click on About Us, it takes us to a page that is still going to look to convert, right? So still phone number or a form. If we go home, this is where we're at before. If we book online, we're taken to a page with a form. But essentially, there's no links that has taken us off of this page to their TikTok, their Facebook, or their Instagram, okay? Everything on this page has a purpose of converting us into either collecting our information through the contact form or getting us to call them directly to book their services. Now, if we compare it to this page, it's lacking a lot of things, okay? There's no incentives, there's no good offers, there's no reason why I should call this company. And to be honest, like I don't know who's coming to my house if I call this company. There's no photos of the team members. I don't know what they look like. And of course they are, you know, being marketed by Scorpion, which is a big marketing company that is just very, very generic for their clients. And just from what I've heard, they haven't really performed well with Google Ads. A lot of our clients actually come from Scorpion just because there's no personalization. And as you can see here, like it's very generic. Like we're not gonna, likely this company is not gonna convert compared to this company who has a marketing agency that is more tailored and more personalized for their business. And this is exactly what we do for all of our clients. We build everything from scratch for our clients. Everything is tailored, everything is personalized to the company. So that way you can stand out like this in your marketplace. If you want us to build out this system, book a call with me and my team. If you want us to literally teach you on setting up this entire system yourself so that way you don't have to rely on marketing companies, check out the coaching program. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions with the Google Ads stuff, let me know in the comment section below. I try my best to always answer everybody. And if you want to learn more ninja hacks on scaling your service-based business via Google Ads, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. My name is Jordan and I will see you in the next video.